All right, welcome to the 25th segment of Jonahvers Radio. This is me, MC DJ JD Slice of Life, coming on. We have another new addition to the music circulation. I don't know whether anybody's heard it yet, but here it goes.
Virtual world part 22 will only the ones that survive the end of Satan's world, and also the ones that survive the final test by Satan after he was let out of his prison at the end of Christ's 10,000-year reign. Revelation 20:110 illustrates it this way: and I saw an angel coming down out of heaven with the key of the abyss and a great chain in his hand. Two, he sees the dragon, the original serpent, who is the devil and Satan, and bound him for 1,000 years. Three, and he hurled him into the abyss and shut it and sealed it over him, so that he would not mislead the nations anymore until the 1,000 years were ended. After this, he must be released for a little while. And I saw thrones, and those who sat on them were given authority to judge. Yes, I saw the souls of those executed for the witness they gave about Jesus and for speaking about God. And those who had not worshipped the wild beast or its image and had not received the mark on their forehead and on their hand. And they came to life and ruled as kings with the Christ for 1,000 years. The rest of the dead did not come to life until the 1,000 years were ended. This is the first resurrection. 6, happy and holy as anyone having part in the first resurrection. Over these the second death has no authority, but they will be priests of God and of the Christ, and they will rule as kings with him for the 1,000 years. Now as soon as the 1,000 years have ended, Satan will be released from his prison. 8, and he will go out to mislead those nations in the four corners of the earth. Gog and Magog, to gather them together for the war. The number of these is as the sand of the sea. Now that they advanced over the whole earth and encircled the camp of the holy ones and the beloved city. But fire came down out of heaven and consumed them. 10, and the devil who was misleading them was hurled into the lake of fire and sulfur, where both the wild beast and the false prophet already were. And they will be tormented, rain on day and night forever and ever. How will life be enjoyed then? Truly a paradise. For everyone on earth will be lovers of one's neighbors and of their God Jehovah. And in imitation of his Christ, we will always be doing things pleasing to God. Also, we will be so filled with Jehovah's Spirit that if we get no better, we would imagine we all had superpowers. After all, we will all be Christ-like at that time. We all know how powerful Jesus was before and after he came here on earth. Proverbs 8:22-3 states from the start, from times earlier than the earth. 24, when there were no deep waters, I was brought forth. When there were no springs overflowing water. 25, before the mountains were set in place, before the hills, I was brought forth. 26, when he had not yet made the earth and its fields, or the first clouds of earth's soil. 27, when he prepared the heavens, I was there. 31, no deep waters, I was brought forth. When there were no springs overflowing with water. 25, before the mountains were set in place, before the hills, I was brought forth. 26, when he had not yet made the earth and its fields, or the first clouds of earth's soil. 27, when he prepared the heavens, I was there. We begin our life going through things. Elementary school, middle school, high school and college, but nothing can compare to the ultimate knowledge. Warriors for the Most High Jah. Warriors for the most high job. Where do you strike the balance? Should we heed Paul's warning? Staying single is better for me. But remember Jesus' words, that is for us, for those that have the gift. So ask oneself, do I really have enough of just spirit to give me that lift and still be warriors for the most high job? If so, his spirit will carry you very far. Oh, warriors for the most high job. We begin our life going through things. Elementary school, middle school, high school and college, but nothing can compare to the ultimate knowledge. Warriors for the most high job. We find a mate through thick and thin, but we find that sometimes when things get too thick, our mates tend to thin out. That's when we really learn what it's all about. Warriors for the most high job. Where do you strike the balance? Should we heed Paul's warning? Staying single is better for me. But remember Jesus' words, that is for us, for those that have the gift. So ask oneself, do I really have enough of just spirit to give me that lift and still be warriors for the most high job? If so, the spirit will carry you very far. Warriors for the most high job. Most people don't believe in the hereafter. Back to Eden's story of the new world of paradise. However, long ago people didn't believe that it would rain for 40 and for 40 nights to clean the earth of the corruption and violence that was at hand at that time. God said, 12 years. God looked upon the earth and it was ruined. All flesh had ruined its way on the earth. 13 after that God said to Noah, I have decided to put an end to all flesh, because the earth is full of violence on account of them. So I'm bringing them to ruin together with the earth. 14, make for yourself an ark from resinous wood. You will make a part and it's in the ark and cover it with tar inside and outside. 15, this is how you will make it. The ark should be 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, 30 cubits high. 16, you will make a window for light for the ark. 1 cubit from the top, you should put the entrance of the ark in inside. Make it with the lower deck, a second deck, and a third deck. 17, as for me, I am going to bring flood waters upon the earth to destroy from under the heavens all flesh that has the breath of life. Everything on the earth will perish. However, we are referring to a future restoration, not a destruction. Thus, after all is said and done, what will a perfect world be like to you? In this post, I will express what the Bible says as a whole concerning the whole scope of truth. 1, how will it begin? 2, who will be there? 3, how will life be enjoyed then? 4, how long will it last? How will it begin? To answer that, we need to reflect first on what will have already taken place. For the record, that time is very different from after the flood of Noah's day. All elements of Satan's world would be gone at that time, and everyone on earth will be speaking the true and pure language of love, which is the law of the Christ. That being said, everything from this evil world will be gone or new and improved. How so? Well, for example, the school system will still exist, so how will our kids go to school? No doubt some parents will decide to do homeschooling, but some may choose public schooling, and perhaps a special system of public transit may be called social media taxi services, which could be like a train system that is docking ports at our homes and docking ports at the designated schools, keeping our kids safe passage from home to school and back seamlessly. We could go on, but in brief, the earth will be filled with many such improvements. They will not cause any harm, already ruling on my holy mountain, because the earth will certainly be filled with the knowledge of Jehovah as the waters cover the sea. Isaiah 1 and 9, pay ready, hey. Who will be there? Only the ones that survived the end of Satan's world, and also the ones that survived the final test by Satan after he was let out of his prison. Who will be there? Only the ones that survived the end of Satan's world, and also the ones that survived the final test by Satan after he was let out of his prison.
All right. That's going to do it for another segment of Jonahvers Radio. It's me, MC, DJ JD Slash the Life, signing off. And in closing, never be bored. Put out your ninja suit and take a nice slice of life. And let this last song right out.